What's up, Dog Pound? What's going on, my Browns brothers and sisters? Man, I'm hyped. The news just dropped like a bomb today. Joe Flacco is back with the Cleveland Browns. That's right, the guy who brought the magic in 2023, our former Super Bowl MVP, just signed a one-year deal worth $4 million with incentives that could push it up to $13 million. And guess what? All this is happening while the hot rumors about Shedeur Sanders in the 2025 draft are swirling. So grab your coffee, your beer, or that victory snack, because this video is going to be epic. You ready to dive in with us? Smash that like button and let's talk, because the Dog Pound never sleeps. Let's keep it real. Y'all, Joe Flacco isn't just any quarterback. He's a legend. And when I say legend, I'm not just talking about that Super Bowl ring with the Ravens back in 2012. Yeah, I know. That one hurt us, Browns Nation. But the man came to Cleveland in 2023 low-key, signed to the practice squad, and what did he do? He straight up carried the team on his back. 4-1 as a starter, 1,016 passing yards, 13 touchdowns, and a locked-in playoff spot. That's not nothing, folks. That's the kind of leadership that makes the Dog Pound howl louder than ever. Now, think about this. The Browns were in a tough spot in 2023. Deshaun Watson was injured. Dorian Thompson-Robinson and P.J. Walker were doing their best to hold it down. Then out of nowhere comes Uncle Joe, 38 years old, playing like he was 25 again. He brought stability, confidence, and most importantly, hope. Who else was glued to the TV during that Jets game, watching Flacco connect with David Njoku like it was straight-up magic? I know you felt those chills, so drop a comment below. What was your favorite Flacco moment from 2023? Let's build this connection, Dog Pound, because this story belongs to all of us. And now, here we are in 2025, and he's back. But why? Why bring Flacco back at 40 when we've got our eyes on the future? And what's this got to do with all the buzz around Shedeur Sanders in the draft? Hold tight, I'll break it all down for you. But let me just say this. The Browns are playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers. So let's decode this master move. All right, Dog Pound, let's break down the contract. Flacco signed a one-year deal, $4 million guaranteed, with incentives that could bring it up to $13 million. It's basically like, hey, Joe, come show us you still got that secret sauce, and we'll pay you for it. And honestly, I love this move by Andrew Berry, our GM. It shows he's thinking not just about today, but also about tomorrow. But let me ask you something, Browns Nation. What do you think? A 40-year-old guy who's proven he can lead, but who also knows he's not the long-term future. To me, this smells like mentorship. That's right. Flacco isn't just here to play. He's here to sit next to that rookie QB and say, look, kid, this is how it's done. And who might that rookie be? That's where those juicy 2025 draft rumors come in. But before we get there, let's talk about Flacco's immediate impact. In 2023, he transformed the Browns' offense. Remember that Bears game when he threw for 374 yards? Or the one against the Texans, yeah, minus those pick sixes we don't want to talk about. He showed he still has the arm, the vision, and most importantly, the fire. And now, with Deshaun Watson coming back from yet another injury, yep, the Watson saga continues, Flacco could be the guy to hold it down while we plan our next big move. So tell me, do you think he's still got gas in the tank to lead us to another playoff run? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to know if the Dog Pound still believes in Uncle Joe. One more thing, this contract is smart because it doesn't tie us down. $4 million is pocket change for a QB who could change the game. If he plays well, he earns the bonuses, and everyone's happy. If not, we thank him, give him a pat on the back, and move on. This is the kind of front office move that makes you go, damn, the Browns are really thinking ahead. So, tell me, Dog Pound, are you hyped for Flacco's return, or should we be laser-focused on the draft? Let's talk it out, because your voice is what makes this channel come alive. Now, hold on to your heart, Dog Pound, because things are about to get hot. While we celebrate Flacco's return, the rumors about the 2025 draft are on fire, and the name on everyone's lips is Shedeur Sanders. That's right. The quarterback from the University of Colorado, son of the legendary Deion Sanders, is being considered as a potential pick for the Browns at number 2. And look, I don't know about you, but just thinking about this kid wearing orange and brown, I can already imagine Dog Pound going crazy. But who is Shedeur Sanders, and why is he causing such a stir? Let's break it down. The guy finished the 2024 season with insane numbers: 74% completion rate, 434 yards, 37 touchdowns, and only 10 interceptions. He's accurate, has a solid arm, and, more importantly, has that it factor that separates the good from the great. You know that QB who walks into the huddle and everyone believes he's going to get it done? That's Shedeur. And with Deion Sanders as his dad, you know he grew up living and breathing football. Now, here's the interesting part. The Browns have the 2nd overall pick in the draft, and the Tennessee Titans, who have the 1st pick, seem to be eyeing Cam Ward from Miami. This leaves the path open for us to grab Shedeur. But there's a catch, and there's always a catch, right, Dog Pound? Some people are saying that Shedeur might not be a sure thing. Some scouts think his arm strength isn't the strongest, and others say he could be too cocky. Personally, I think a little bit of confidence never hurt anyone. Remember Baker Mayfield? He came in with that "I'm the guy" attitude and took us to the playoffs in 2020. So, tell me, do you think Shedeur would be the guy to lead the future of the Browns? Or should we look elsewhere, like a Travis Hunter, or even an edge rusher, like Abdul Carter? Drop your opinion, because Dog Pound always has the best view of the game. And how does Flacco fit into this? Simple. He's the perfect bridge guy. Imagine Shedeur learning from a veteran who's already won a Super Bowl, who's already dealt with the pressure of a city hungry for wins. Flacco can teach him how to read defenses, stay calm in the pocket, and even handle the media. Because, let's be honest, Cleveland isn't for everyone. So, picture this. Flacco as the starter in 2025, Shedeur learning on the sideline, and in 2026, boom, the kid takes over. Is that not a genius plan? I want to hear from you, Dog Pound. Are you buying into this idea? Or do you think the Browns should go all in another direction? Let's talk about it. All right, Dog Pound, now let's talk about what really matters. What does all of this mean for our 2025 season? Because in the end, what we want is to see the Browns hoisting that trophy, right? And with Flacco back and Shedeur on the radar, I'm feeling a sense of hope in the air. Who else is feeling it? Raise your hand, or better yet, drop a comment, because we want to feel your energy. First off, Flacco brings something that can't be bought: experience. He's been there, felt the playoff pressure, and faced some of the toughest defenses in the NFL. And with our roster, just think about it. Myles Garrett wreaking havoc on defense, Nick Chubb running like a tank, and David Njoku catching everything thrown his way. Flacco could be the guy to tie all those pieces together. I can see him stepping onto the field, looking at the opposing defense and thinking, "You're not ready for this." And Dog Pound will be there, barking loud, making First Energy Stadium shake. But it's not just about Flacco, it's about what he represents: stability. After years of dealing with uncertainties at QB, his return is like a warm hug from Grandma. You know it's going to work out. And if the Browns do draft Shedeur, we're looking at a long-term plan that could take us back to the promised land. Imagine this: 2025 with Flacco holding it down, Shedeur learning, and in 2026, the kid taking over as the guy who leads us to the Super Bowl. I know I'm dreaming big, but isn't that why we're fans? So, tell me, Dog Pound, what's your dream for the Browns in 2025? Playoffs? AFC North? Or are you shooting for even higher? Let's dream together, and there's more. Flacco's return is a message to the NFL. It's the Browns saying, we're not here to mess around. With him on the roster, we have depth, leadership, and a guy who doesn't crack under pressure. So, get ready. Steelers, Ravens, and Bengals. Dog Pound is coming in hot. Are you ready to bark loud with us? Share this video with that friend who always doubts the Browns, because this season is going to shut a lot of people up. So, Dog Pound, what a ride it's been, huh? Joe Flacco's back, Sheeter Sanders is on the horizon, and the Cleveland Browns. Once again showing that we never give up. I'm hyped, and I know you are too. So before you head out, let me call you to action. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell, because we're going to bring you so much more content to keep the Dog Pound fire burning. And don't forget, drop a comment below about what you think about Flacco's return, whether you're buying into Shadur, or even if you think the Browns should do something totally different. Your voice is what makes this channel special. And hey, let's close with a promise. The 2025 season is going to be epic, and we'll be here barking loud, celebrating every touchdown, every Myles Garrett sack, and every moment that makes being a Browns fan the best thing in the world. So until next time,